Serbia's European path has been continued for almost 20 years. The final stage, the beginning of accession negotiations, began in January 2014. In addition, in October 2023, a positive attitude towards European integration prevailed in the public opinion of Serbs for the first time in 2 years. On July 17, the country's Foreign Minister Marko Đurić met with the EU representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Josep Borrell. After a conversation between diplomats in Brussels, Đurić said that Serbia would carry out all the reforms necessary for European integration by 2027.
Under the leadership of President Vučić, Serbia has already made a noticeable step in previous years when it comes to strengthening our economy and the development of infrastructure and institutions. We are a country that recognizes all its successes in reform and what it has done well in strengthening the rule of law in its institutions. We want our contribution and our value to be recognized.
However, reforms are not the only obstacle to Serbia's European integration. One of the main problems on the country's path to the EU is Kosovo. Belgrade does not recognize the self-proclaimed republic, which was an autonomous province of Serbia until 2008. Brussels in turn supports the independence and European integration of Kosovo and demands the same from Belgrade. Experts believe that Serbian President Vučić might do this for the sake of joining the EU.
He understands that in Serbia there's an opportunity to be with Russia, with countries that are, well, not very influential, or let's say those countries that no one wants to cooperate with, or to become a country that will develop effectively and move forward. People understand that non-recognition of Kosovo does not change anything in principle.
In addition, Serbia recently had a chance to get closer to EU countries through the sale of lithium. On July 19th, Aleksandar Vučić signed a memorandum of cooperation with the European Union in the field of mineral extraction. This will launch Europe's largest lithium mine project in the west of Serbia. Previously, EU countries relied on importing this resource from China. According to Vučić, the enterprise will be able to produce 58,000 tons of lithium annually, which will cover 17% of the needs of the European market.
By mining lithium in Serbia, we increase the sustainability and at the same time contribute to the modernization of our industry. In addition, we are meeting our climate goals. We want electromobility, we want CO2-free mobility, and electromobility will play a major role in this. And as everyone knows, this will only work with lithium, which we must use, especially when it comes to batteries.
Let us remind you that the leader of Serbia met with Volodymyr Zelensky on July 18th at the summit of the European political community in London. On his social network, the president of Ukraine wrote that the politicians discussed security issues and the development of bilateral relations. Zelensky also thanked Vučić for Serbia's joining the communique following the peace summit in Switzerland. Previously, the leaders of both countries discussed bilateral cooperation on February 28th at the Ukraine Southeast Europe Summit. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Andriy Dmitrenko, UATV News.